Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to speak this afternoon. In regards to the previous speaker, look, everybody in this House, I think, will want to see children do well and children be successful. In fact, I think probably most of us are here to see children, our future of our children, be enhanced and improved for the benefit of the whole country. Now, the problem is the diagnosis of how to do that, and the Greens, unfortunately, constantly talk about doing that, but then actually oppose ways in which we can get families to earn more incomes, oppose job opportunities for families, oppose opportunities for growing businesses. So in fact, right this afternoon, Mr Speaker, there's an example. We had one of the members of the Greens getting up and criticising a worldwide agri-technology, biotechnology conference being held in New Zealand and saying it shouldn't be here because some of the subjects that are being discussed, mind you, not implemented, and saying that that's something that shouldn't happen in this country. Well, the Greens have no shortage of things that shouldn't happen in this country, and most of the things they want to stop are the things that would give families incomes, are things that would help the economy grow, provide job opportunities and higher wages for New Zealanders. And this government is determined to put our children first by focusing on those opportunities for New Zealanders. And we've got a comprehensive plan, Mr Speaker. One example just this afternoon is our investment in infrastructure, and Mr Brownlee going out and laying out the plan, which Labor and the Greens have opposed. They want to stop the plan. They want to invest more in transport that nobody uses instead of the transport that people use, and thereby reducing the competitiveness of the New Zealand economy. We also, Mr Speaker, are very focused on a natural resources agenda, which is also something opposed by most of the parties on the other side of the House. We're focused, one thing we can all agree on, I think, is we're focused on building innovation. We're spending massive amounts investing in that, and that's probably one thing they would agree. But then when it comes to capital markets, if you're going to build exports, Mr Speaker, one for Mr Peters opposite, that needs investment, and that investment has to come from overseas, and that means not being paranoid about Chinese investment in this country, Mr Speaker. That means not being paranoid about Chinese investment, and this government is not being paranoid about that. So when you take infrastructure, our skills agenda, natural resources, innovation, export markets, capital markets, the competitive tax system that Minister Collins referred to, our approach to balancing the books and giving confidence to businesses and keeping interest rates low, this government has a comprehensive agenda which New Zealanders know and endorse. And the alternative, Mr Speaker, is one of the flimsiest bits of paper that I have seen in many a day, David Parker's midnight scribblings, Mr Speaker, Labor's so-called alternative. 100 words in total. One page, 100 words in total about what they would do if they were government. No wonder they're languishing at 30-odd% in the polls. This is the most appalling piece of flimsy, lightweight information I think I've seen. Here's a few examples of some of the initiatives that the opposition are promoting. Changing gear. They would like to change gear, Mr Speaker. No idea what that means, no elaboration on what that means. There is a website, apparently, you can go if you want to change gear. So there you go. That's the Labor Party's approach, changing gear. Grow the heartland, Mr Speaker. Well, we're all in favour of growing the heartland. How are they going to do it? High-value manufacturing. Well, yes, we're all in favour. Hang on. What else is here? Warm puppies, Mr Speaker. That's the positive about warm puppies. Motherhood, that's another. Apple pie is supported by the Labor Party. In fact, all of these things, Mr Speaker, are simple platitudes. So the party that accuses us of being lightweight are the most lightweight party on the planet. And here's my favourite, Mr Speaker, saying that New Zealand should save more. Well, I have visions of David Parker being elected one day in the 22nd century, wearing a sandwich board, wandering around the country and exhorting New Zealanders, save more, save more. Well, aside from the fact that actually they are saving more, and if they saved more, that would probably slow the productive economy down a little bit at this point because they're already saving a lot. Aside from the stupid economics, it is the most appalling lack of any sort of initiatives, and they think that that's some sort of plan. Well, Mr Speaker, that is not a plan. That's a series of sound bites that say absolutely nothing, and They have the gall to get up and criticise the government's agenda and then wander around with a flimsy piece of paper with 100 words on it that achieve absolutely nothing, Mr Speaker. And that is not an alternative, that is a joke.
Mr Speaker.